9:24. Leslie Cater's back in the studio. So she walks in, everybody goes, Les, where have you been? She says, I have been traveling my face off. You've been everywhere.
I have. I'm so spoilt.
It's a little thing called work.
That's
it
right.
may want to hold your focus for a little bit right now.
It interferes with the fun, but definitely it's something we have to do.
Doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
And of all your journeys lately, and you've been everywhere, what'd you love? Just a briefly.
I loved the river cruise in Europe that I did in May. That was just absolutely gorgeous. So I will definitely go back on one of those.
Okay.
I did Alaska recently with Silver Sea Cruises, and again, it was one of those things where you're not looking so forward to something because you think, Alaska was fabulous.
Okay, there you go. You never know. Now, let's talk about today.
Today we're going to talk about cruising.
Mexico.
Mexico from a different perspective, from the sea. Now, a lot of people will say, you know, that I haven't been on a cruise. Actually, many Canadians haven't been on a cruise, but it's one of the fastest growing segments in the industry. And it's one where they have generally a 98% satisfaction review.
So if you can get us onto a cruise, we're going to love it.
Oh, absolutely. Look at this. You cruise along the coastline there of Mexico. This is probably a shot from Los Cabos. You've got a beautiful pool on board for those who want to do either the hot tubbing or the pool. Lots of relaxed eating styles. Like
okay, so we don't have to do the big dining room every night if we don't want to?
No, you don't have to do the dress up. A lot of people think that cruising is going to be extremely stuffy and that they have to get dressed up in a dinner jacket. It's really not the case at all. It's great for families. The kids' facilities are really good. The girls on board or boys on board who look after the kids are all trained childhood specialists.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about them.
Which makes you feel a lot more secure. And I just think if I compare a week in Mexico at an all-inclusive, maybe a 3-star, to a week on a cruise ship, there isn't any comparison because the cruise ship is North American standards. And I mean in food, in entertainment, in accommodation.
Okay, so the standard's certainly higher.
Yes.
How about the price, cruising versus a week of all-inclusive?
You know, it's so good at the moment because the cruise lines have all these huge honking ships and they want to get people on. So with airfare, taxes, transfers, and 1 week in an ocean view cabin, because I would never put anybody in an inside cabin.
No, I know. You always say you have to do the ocean view.
$12.29, and that's Canadian dollars.
And where does that go from?
That goes from Los Angeles.
And that gets you to L.A.?
That gets you to LA.
Price?
That picks you up from the airport, takes you to the cruise line, ocean view cabin, all your meals, all your entertainment. You get to see Los Cabos, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and maybe spend a day there and you say, I like this place, I'll come back.
Maybe we'll come back next year.
Here.
Or this is, rather than booking and then finding out, Mazatlan, for example, is not your idea of the Mexican resort.
Yeah.
Okay, how many stars would you give the cruise ship? Are we talking 5?
Oh, yeah, 4.5 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way we travel.
Well, we like it. We don't want to cook, and we don't want kitchens.
We don't do things like that. We go directly to 5 stars. For more on today's destination, thetravellady.ca, 277-6884. And Leslie will get you set up. Thank you. Now, you come back in a few weeks, before you head out on your next vacation adventure.
I'll be here on Tuesday.
All right.